Why do people in Japan sleep at work? Have you ever heard of someone sleeping at work and not getting in trouble for it? In Japan, this is not only common, but often accepted and even encouraged in certain situations. But why does this happen? And what cultural and societal factors make it so normal? Let's explore this unique aspect of Japanese work culture, where taking a nap on the job, called Inemuri, is not only tolerated, but can be seen as a sign of dedication. What is Inemuri? Inemuri, yumenri, which literally translates to sleeping while present, is a concept in Japan where people, especially in the workplace, take short naps in public settings like the office, public transportation, or even during meetings. The key element here is that the person taking the nap is still considered present or on the job despite sleeping. It's almost as if they are in a state of semi-alertness, resting but not fully checked out of their responsibilities. Why does Inemuri happen? At the core of Inemuri is Japan's work culture, which is notorious for being incredibly demanding. Japanese employees often work long hours, far more than their counterparts in other countries. The phenomenon of karoshi, which means death from overwork, is a harsh reminder of how intense the work environment can be. For many workers, the boundaries between work and personal life are often blurred. Working late into the night, sometimes even through the weekend, is not uncommon. In this environment, Inemuri becomes a survival mechanism. Napping at work is a way for employees to recharge without leaving the office or taking extended breaks. It's an accepted way of dealing with exhaustion, which might otherwise lead to burnout. In a society where being productive and present is highly valued, the ability to quickly recharge and get back to work is seen as essential. Is sleeping at work really accepted? It might seem strange that napping at work, especially in front of your boss or coworkers, could be acceptable. However, in Japan, Inemuri is often viewed positively as long as it's done in the right way. It's not considered laziness or slacking off. Instead, it can be a sign that someone is working so hard that they need a quick rest to keep going. In fact, some companies encourage their employees to take naps during the day. They might provide dedicated nap spaces or flexible working hours that allow for short breaks. But even when no nap room is available, it's not unusual to see people taking a brief snooze at their desks or during meetings. The key to Inemuri is that the person should still appear to be involved, even if they are momentarily resting. They are not fully checked out of their responsibilities. This differs from Western cultures, where napping at work could easily be seen as unprofessional or disrespectful. Inemuri as a sign of commitment. In a sense, Inemuri can be seen as a badge of honor in Japan. It signals that the person is working so hard and is so committed to their job that they are willing to sacrifice their sleep. It's a visible sign of dedication. The more hours someone puts into their work, the more respectable they become in the eyes of their peers and supervisors. This is one reason why you'll often see people sleeping on trains or buses after a long day of work. They are commuting home late at night, exhausted but still pushing through. Social pressure and expectations. Of course, this practice doesn't come without its downsides. The underlying reason for Inemuri is the immense social pressure to perform and meet high expectations. In many Japanese companies, leaving the office before your boss does can be seen as disrespectful or uncommitted. Employees may stay late, even if they have finished their work, simply to demonstrate their dedication. This cultural expectation creates an environment where rest is sometimes sacrificed for the sake of appearances. Workers are praised for working overtime, even if it means they are barely getting enough sleep at home. Inemori allows for some relief from this pressure, but it's more of a temporary fix than a real solution to the broader issue of overwork. The changing attitudes towards work-life balance. In recent years, however, there has been a shift towards improving work-life balance in Japan. The government has introduced initiatives to reduce working hours, encourage vacation days, and promote mental health awareness in the workplace. Some companies are adopting more flexible working conditions, allowing for remote work or shorter hours, which could eventually reduce the need for Inemuri. But while these changes are slowly taking place, the practice of Inemuri remains a deeply ingrained part of Japanese work culture. It serves as a reminder of the dedication and commitment that many workers feel toward their jobs, but also highlights the challenges of balancing work with personal well-being.